Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what is the date?
It's Saturday, July 9th.
Great. And Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:26 a.m. Enjoy your weekend, Edward.
Alexa, what is today's weather forecast?
In Pahrump, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather with a high of 104 degrees and a low of 68 degrees.
Wow. Okay, great. So, here we are at Career Services, Department of Career Services. Here's our newest publication. Pretty cool, right? This is for a very special project we are working on. And so it's Saturday. What is your mindset for Saturday? What is a mindset? It's your basic set of beliefs. It's a highfalutin way that Aaliyah Crum would say it's the beliefs that you have. Mindset. It's the frame from which, the lens from which you look at the world. What is your mindset today? Right now, when you first woke up this morning, what was your mindset? Was it, oh, I'm tired, I want to sleep in? Or was it to get out of bed, start making things happen? If it was the former, I would suggest that if you want to get from point A to point B, you need to change your mindset. And then you need to immerse yourself in that and become whatever your new mindset is. Let me say that again. So you need to change your mindset. Well, you need to think of, what are the things I need to change? What are the beliefs I need to have? I want to get from point A to point B. To get from point A to point B, the who would I be? What would happen if? Create a mindset, then immerse yourself in that mindset and become it. Change is not easy. You should not expect it to be easy. And listening to David Goggins this morning, and Jocko, talking about getting through Navy SEALs and then life after that. The point they're making is, once you have this new mindset and you accept it's going to take effort to get there, then what you need to do is accept that work, the hard work, etc., as your new normal. Aha. So Eugene Matson is actually, good morning. Actually, Diana, up in Reno. So good. Cool. Okay, Justin just finished doing his 20 minutes or 30 minutes raking. Good job, Justin. So we've got some people out there doing things. Cool. All right, so new mindset. It's going to take work, going to take effort. Immerse yourself in it and accept that work as your new normal. Once you accept it as your new normal, I got to get up an extra half hour early. That's my new normal. Once your brain accepts it as your new normal, it's no longer, ugh. It's just get it done, get her done. Once you accept it as your new normal, you become comfortable being uncomfortable. And if you say, I'm going to be uncomfortable To get from point A to point B, I need to become uncomfortable. That's going to be my new normal. Uncomfort is going to be my new normal until I get from point A to point B. So like I remember in law school, right? I started law school when I was 33, about 10 years. I was 32, 10 years after I graduated from college. 10-year gap. And law school is pretty daunting. 3 hours of studying for every hour of class. What was my mindset? I'm going to get a law degree. I'm going to become a lawyer. What did I have to accept? It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of discipline. I have to sacrifice a lot of fun times, especially on weekends for 4 years to make that happen. But instead of every weekend looking at it like, I'd rather be surfing, I'd rather be sailing, I'd rather be playing pool, I'd rather be whatever. That was my new normal. My new normal was studying 20 hours during the weekend. Or whatever, 25 hours during the weekend. That was my new normal. And once it becomes your new normal, it's not bothersome. It's just what you do. You accept it as the way it is, and then your brain adapts to that new circumstance. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Once you're comfortable being uncomfortable, you're not uncomfortable anymore. Because what are you? Comfortable. Okay, a couple announcements. Not next Tuesday, on the 19th, Father Max is going to be here up in Pahrump, looking at what we have done, what has become of this place. I encourage anybody that wants to spend some time with Father Max to come up that day, have some private time with him. It will be well worth it. Today is painting day. Anybody that wants to volunteer to paint, help us paint, we will probably accept it. This is actually something Matt should also be doing, or at least tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow Matt can be there and help, because after all, this was a problem he almost single-handedly created because he wasn't paying attention. He screwed up, and he made a small little tiny mistake that had a huge consequence. And Matt did a good job last week. Corey did a good job. Matt really did a good job last week, but we've got a couple things we need to do to push the ball across the goal line. So we're going to be doing that today and tomorrow. And Greg, if you're listening, please give me a call before you get to Citrus Garden. I won't be there at 8. Julia Lazarek from Prison Family Alliance is going to be up here this morning at 9. So I won't be there till later afternoon, and which is okay, because I know you know way more than I know. But if we can get people maybe taping, whatever, we'll talk about that. But anyway, Julia is going to be here. Julia is president of the Prison Family Alliance, another organization, and she really works with the families of people, in prison, because there's a lot of trauma to the families also. And then there's the uncertainty. When my son, was usually 9 times out of 10, when my son gets out of prison, what do we do next? And she lived through that with her brother, who was a long-term prison person. The shame, the guilt, etc. So we are here at 9:44 on a beautiful Saturday morning at 6:35. Haven't seen Anna nor Charlene or any of the other tenants up here yet this morning, just Justin, who went out and did his raking. So that's good. That's cool. That's great. And to recap, you need to change to get from point A to point B. You need to change your mindset. You need to focus on where is point B? Where do I want to be? Maybe you've already done this. Maybe you've already had the idea of changing your mindset, or you got the concept of, well, to get from point A to point B, I need to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm doing this. I want to go here. Instead of going this way, I need to change my direction. And if it's moving up, I have to expect there's going to be discomfort. I have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. I have to accept the uncomfort as my new normal. And once I do that, now I can focus on the reward, not the effort, because the effort is a given. I expect it's going to be challenging. I expect I'm going to have to put in the time. I expect it's going to be hard work. I expect all these things, and it's just now part of my life. I'm immersed in it. Wow, what a concept. What? Okay, so 11:35, boom means what? Boom means what? Boom means what? That means what, Diana? If I say point up there and say boom, what does that mean? It means yesterday was the only easy day. Yeah, we'll have to get one of the signs and put it, be able to hold it up. Boom, yesterday was the only easy day. Navy SEAL maxim, accept that. Become comfortable being uncomfortable. Make uncomfort your new norm, your new normal, and then it will become easier to do. So at 12:19, I will say cut. Cut. Cut.